Well folks, using a unique mode of transport to get in ewes today. Myself and the two lads, we're being chauffeur driven along here up the road to get in a couple of ewes. Alright ewes? Alright Edward? Just bringing home ewes here. Edward's gone on down there ahead of them, taking it nice and gently, nice and easy down. We'll load them up down in the Handon area. Bring them home. These are the twin ewes and triplet ewes and twin ewe lambs. Nearly there now. Just walking this batch of ewes down to shed off the ones we won't be bringing home today. There's me two quads bringing up the rear, there and there. They're sisters, them full sisters, 6 crop ewes, and they're both on their second set of quads. They've had triplets and twins every year. 2 great ewes. Taking them nice and easy. First batch separated there. So the earlies coming home. These are lambing from the 3rd week onwards, so mostly the 3rd week. There's only one of them in the 5th week. So there's about 14 I think in this out of that batch of 42. So about a third of them is lambing from the 3rd week on. So 2/3 of the first batch of lamb in the first 2 weeks. These are going back out. These come home then in a fortnight's time. First load home in the trailer, just about to let them off. They're loosely, they're not that tightly packed in the trailer, so they're pretty loose. There's plenty of room. So it's going to be 3 runs no matter which way I look at it. No point in packing them. Count them out now. Second load home, nearly there. Count these out again now. That's that batch out. Half a load left now. That'll be them all. Last load home, only a few in this. Come off. Alright. There we go, heads down, eating straight away. So that's the early ones home. There's 2/3 of them here. But out of more, there's 61 out of 83 the lamb in the first 2 weeks. The rest then in the last 3 weeks. So there's a lot of ewe lambs here. They are all ewe lambs here, all lambing in the first 2 weeks. All ewe lambs lambing early this year. I'm putting that down to 2 things. One is I changed my vitamin provider and I started using GH Agri Animal Healthcare's Super Stride sheep last year, and I'm very happy with the results. The lambs are in good condition, the ewes are in great condition as you can see. I also upped the weight of joining the lambs with the rams, so I upped it to 45 kilos. In other years it was 43, 44, and I was tight on numbers, so I was kind of pushing them a little bit and I'd let the odd 1 or 2 through that wasn't quite heavy enough. But this year I had more of a selection to choose from, so I said no, be very, very strict on it. And I was under 45 kilos. Simply no, didn't get to go. So yeah, just more selective with the ones I was joining the ram with. So they have a good run of grass here. They'll be here for about a week and a half, and I'll bring them up near the house then, where you can see them. Easier to see them at night, and during the day it's easier, they're more visible. That's them home anyway. Hup. Evening feed done. So I've mixed up the diet a bit for them. All tucking in bar this one here that never eats. I've mixed up the diet a bit, so they're on, what are they on? They are on 0.75 kilos per head per day of elite ewe and lamb nut, 20% protein nut from Grennan's. They're on 100 grams per head per day of soybean meal, and they're still on the 5 grams per head per day of the seaweed flakes from Sealac. So good combination. Might be a bit slow to eat the soya for the first day or two, I've found over the last couple of years, but they'll get in on it. Once they start and get a taste for it, then they'll fly it. All going well. We'll have lambs in about 2 weeks' time, or probably a day or two sooner. Last job of the evening before we pull the gate is these two are almost empty. So I just want to throw another one of these bad boys. They're the sheep and cattle Sealix buckets from Sealac. That's them there, up in Mayo. Thanks again to them for sending them down to us there earlier in the year. They're almost empty, Lewis, and that one's full. So they'll eat that now, won't they? Now, job done. Let's go.